Alright, Beamers. Today, I'm going to be teaching you how to drive. So we've got a basic car here. Just a normal standard stock, whatever you want to call it, car, factory, whatever. And yeah, I'm going to be teaching you how to drive. So first thing you want to do is switch it on, of course. And you want to put your seatbelt on. So now we've got our seatbelt on, because yeah, and I'm going to start the car up. So right, simple task: start the car up, and it's on. Now what you want to do is put your clutch in and go into first, and you want to take your parking brake off. Now what you want to find with the car is the biting point. Now, some of you may be confused about what the biting point is, but I'm going to explain it the best I can. So, what it basically is the meeting point between the clutch and the engine. So, the clutch is basically just it just basically connects the engine to the gearbox, or the gearbox to the engine, and it just basically gives you power to the wheels, no matter if it's a front wheel drive vehicle or a rear wheel drive vehicle. And yeah, so if you see the little diagram that I've got with the words clutch, brake, throttle and PBRK, that's what you've got to watch, because I can't really show you the pedals in the cockpit because they're blacked out. But yeah, so tip is, if you're in a front wheel drive vehicle, watch the bonnet go up as you slowly let your clutch off, your foot off the clutch. So just get used to practicing the biting point. So just release the clutch a little, just a little, and then you can start rolling, right? And then give it a little bit of throttle, and just practice moving and having a feeling for the car. So yeah, that's pretty simple. Some people may struggle with it first, but like it's pretty simple once you know how to do it. And yeah. So now we're gonna pull over here, and I've got to show you how to pull off like an expert. So just pull up here. Right. Now then, what you've got to do is set your revs up to about 2,000 to 1,000 revolutions per minute, or RPM, and just let the clutch off slowly, and yeah, just drive, I guess. So clutch off slowly, give it some revs, and that's how you pull off. Pretty simple. Now, steering is the easy bit. It's just when you're slowing down and you've got to go through the gears. Now, simple tip is, if you just have your clutch in and go down the gears and just go into first once you've stopped, it's just basically, it's like a lazier way to go down the gears and just help you with driving, basically. So yeah, I'm going around here about 14 miles an hour, and it's pretty simple to do. Now I'm going to go onto the main road, and I'm going to show you how to change gear, which it's pretty simple. So should be an easy task. Well, for most of you, because most of you are experts at driving, especially my older viewers. So you've got to have your brake on, otherwise the car will roll. Because we're on a bit of the hill here. So if look, we're rolling. So if I keep the brake on, there's less of a chance for me to roll the car. So now we're gonna turn left here, and we're gonna go to second gear, and then I'll show you how to get into third if I've got enough space. So once you've checked it's clear, that was a bit of wheel spin, but once you've checked it's clear, you can start rolling and then go to second. So if I slow down, and I'll show you again, so clutch in into second, clutch in into third, clutch in into fourth, and so on and so on and so on. Now some cars have a 4-speed, 5-speed and a 6-speed manual transmission. Some cars have automatic transmissions, but I'm just teaching you the way of the manual transmission because that's what I prefer anyways, because I like the feel of changing gears. It's like more rewarding. But yeah, now we're slowing down here, so just put her into second, and then just slowly come around the corner. Now gotta take it slow, otherwise if you don't, you'll come off the road, and that would not be good, trust me. Yeah, so I just let the car coast now because we're rolling downhill. Now what I recommend you don't do is ride the clutch, which is just basically keeping your foot on the clutch and just letting the clutch wear out. Now if you do that, you will wear out the clutch, and you'll also wear out what's called the clutch release bearing, which is basically, it lets the clutch release whilst you have the clutch in, and when the clutch is out, it comes out, and that compresses the pressure plate, and then that brings the clutch friction disc out, and then that allows the flywheel to disengage from the gearbox. So yeah, it's pretty simple stuff if you know what I'm talking about, but if you don't, then yeah, I'm really sorry. But now we're on the motorway, and yeah, it's pretty simple. So into third, and then into fourth. You know, it takes time to learn how to drive. You see, it seems pretty simple, but when you're actually in the car, it's difficult because you've got to get used to different cars. Like I said, in so many videos of mine. I mean, I've only got like 5 videos, but after this I'll probably have like 6 or 7, I don't know. But yeah, going through the tunnel, just have your lights on if you want. I mean, it does get pretty dark in there, so yeah, it's so that helps you. And if you're an idiot like me, you can really floor it, like really floor it. I mean, of course you can, because yeah. So let me show you what I mean by floor it. So let me go drop into third gear, and I will show you what I mean by floor it. Right, so that was pretty slow because I was in a higher gear. So you've just got to give it a chance to get up to speed. Then you can really get your foot down. You've got to slow down at the corners as well, otherwise that would happen. So yeah. Now we're now on the other side of the map. So yeah, that's pretty weird. But apart from that, driving is pretty simple. You've just got to do your theory, and you've got to do your signs examinations, and just got to watch out for other drivers and drive for other people. So yeah, oh, my phone's dead. Never mind. Yeah. I mean, it may sound simple, like I said, but it's actually pretty difficult from a new driver's point of view. I mean, I've been driving for quite a while now, and yeah, it's not a real. Well, yeah, I've driven my dad's car, but not so much where I actually can drive it on the road. Just like in private areas, so like industrial estates and stuff like that. But yeah. Now, another thing which is pretty obvious, your car needs petrol or energy to move. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna practice stopping at a petrol station and getting petrol. So yeah. Okay, you've missed a turn, so that's not great. Well, I've missed a turn, but yeah, you've just got to slow down before you make your turn. So yeah. Right, so now then, you've got to be pretty quick with your gears as well, because like people are coming and stuff like that. But we're okay here because there's no traffic, so yeah, we're fine. Okay, that was a wheel spin. That's something you don't want to do, otherwise you wear out the front tyres pretty quickly. Or rear tyres, or all of them. So yeah. Right, so pull into here. Now, what you don't want to do is stop at this fuel pump whilst there isn't another car in front of you. Otherwise, if you do that, you'll annoy the person behind you. So just pull up in front. Now, of course, if there's a person already in front of you, just use that fuel pump. But yeah, so now we've gotten our petrol. So now what we want to do is we're going to have a bit of fun. We're going to learn how to drift. Now, my drifting isn't the greatest, but it's because I haven't got a proper handbrake. I've only got the steering wheel and gear stick and pedals. But yeah, I haven't really decided to get that yet. So yeah. So let's go down this bit that I didn't really know existed. So yeah, that's new for me. So yeah, if you're on a narrow bridge like this, just come to the side a bit so the car that's coming towards you can have some space. Now you've got a proper brake here. So let me try and find somewhere where we can do some drifting. Guess we could do it in here. Oh, damn it. That's a pretty bad noise because I didn't use a clutch. So, yeah, I've got a bit of a problem with my steering wheel. It's got flappy paddles on it, which is, it's basically like Ferrari. So, like, say like if you had a Ferrari and you want it in manual, you have like these paddles on the steering wheels which have like a plus and a minus, and they control your gear changing, stuff like that. So yeah, that's what they do. Oh, right. Now then, I'm using a controller, so yeah, as you can see, my drifting is not the best, but yeah. Okay, well, I've learned that my drifting isn't the best. So in that case, tomorrow I could teach you how to drift. Um, the best way that I can. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. If you enjoyed, like it, I guess. Subscribe if you want. I don't mind. You don't have to subscribe if you don't want to, but if you do, then thank you. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. Have a nice evening or day or whenever you're watching this. Bye bye.